which separates the MIRVs, or multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicles, are deployed. Each MIRV contains a nuclear warhead, a guidance system, and a propulsion unit, and is programmed to hit a separate, independent target, allowing the missile to strike multiple targets simultaneously.
So I want to grab this scripture real quick because this is biblical, man. All right. Well, when you read in Revelations, the 9th chapter, and I'm finna pull it right now. All right. The Most High said that, matter of fact, let's just grab it. All right. This is Revelations 9 and 16. It says, "And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000. And I heard the number of them." All right. And the horsemen that he's referring to, and I got another chapter to back it up. Joel, the 2nd chapter, it's going to match perfect with it. All right. And this is how you got to basically measure. This is how you got to read the scriptures, man. All right. The Lord said, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. You got to go to certain scriptures, you know what I'm saying, in different other books to understand what the Most High talking about. All right. So the horsemen that he's referring to in this vision is talking about the missiles, because when you look at them in this formation, what they in the formation of, like a horseman going to war back then, man. All right. This is how they describing them. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they ain't talk and use the terminology and the slang that we use now, man. All right. But let's continue to read. It says, "And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, right, which is equivalent to 200 million. All right. And one missile itself ain't just gonna be, just that. All right, because one missile can carry up to 12 warheads, if not more than that. All right, as y'all see in this in this video I got queued up, this one holds 2, this one holds 6, right? But you got certain ones that hold 12, man. All right. So you add all them up, you know what I'm saying, times whatever number that they got out there, who knows? Shit, only the Most High knows. All right. You know, that's what's gonna be shot over here to America, man. All right, because the Most High said, hey, shoot at her and spare no arrows. Ain't gonna be no, I'm gonna hold this missile back. You know what I'm saying? We gonna hold, these warheads back on this one. All that shit gonna be shot over here, man. All right. And it says in verse 17, he's getting ready to describe them. "And thus I saw the horses in the vision, all right, and them that sat on them, having breastplates of fire," right? Talking about that snare, man, that plate of metal, "and of jacinth and brimstone." And what is brimstone? Brimstone is fire, man. "And the heads of the horses, whereas the heads of lions." And why is that? Because the power of a lion is what is in his mouth, it's in his head. It's the same thing with an ICBM missile. All right, as y'all see right here, all of this right here, all these warheads come from what? The head of the missile, man. The mouth of it, so to speak.
Are deployed.
That'll basically be considered the mouth of the missile or the head of the missile, man. All right. So it says, "And the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions, and out of their mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone." Why? Because this is where that fire is coming from, man. Right? Basically, the head of the missile. That's what the power is. It says for their power, and that's the spirit, is in their mouth and in their tails. Why? Because of the propellers. That's guiding them to they whatever designated target they designed to go hit with pinpoint accuracy. And it's gonna get into it, man. All right. And it says, damn, Salakia. Okay, come. Verse 19, it says, "The power is in their mouth and in their tails, for their tails were like unto serpents, and they had heads, and with them they do hurt." All right, "And the rest of the men which were not killed by these plagues, yet repented not of the works of their hands, that they should not worship devils and idols of gold and silver and brass and stone and of wood, which can neither see nor hear nor walk. Neither repented they of their murders, nor their sorceries, nor their fornication, nor their thefts." All right, and that's pretty much the point on that. All right, so let me get back to the video.
Each MIRV contains a nuclear warhead, a guidance system, and a propulsion unit, and is programmed to hit a separate, independent target, allowing the missile to strike multiple targets simultaneously with devastating precision.
Man, that's scriptural. Hold on, I'm gonna let it play a little bit.
Hit their targets with pinpoint accuracy. Upon impact, the warheads detonate, causing massive destruction with immense explosive power.
As y'all see, he describing, you know what I'm saying, basically, the advanced, you know what I'm saying, technological side of, you know what I'm saying, the so-called white man, right? How advanced these damn missiles is. You know what I'm saying? You see how he describing them? You know how they able to go and hit certain targets, every target that they designated to go hit with pinpoint accuracy. Where the tip of that motherfucker, it won't even be off a centimeter. It'll hit you right on your nose, man. Right? If that's where they wanted to hit. You know what I'm saying? And the shit going so fast that you got certain, you know what I'm saying, missile defense systems that can't even, you know what I'm saying, track them down. You know what I'm saying? They can't even defend, you know what I'm saying, the basic defend against it. So I'm gonna have to go and grab it real quick, man. This is the book of Joel 2. Joel 2 and verse 1, it says, "Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand." All right, and we warning Jake, we letting Jake know, you know what I'm saying, that shit, America is gonna be is basically gonna be drawn into a third world war, and you got a lot of niggas out here that just don't believe it, that ain't buying it. When you got all the signs that sit here and boldly sit in your damn face, it's like that big ass elephant in the room, and everybody ignoring it. All right, it's sitting damn in your face, and you ignoring this shit. All right. It says, "A day of darkness and the gloominess, a day of clouds and the thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong, there has not been ever the like." Why? Because the nations have been blessed with technology, you know what I'm saying, starting with the so-called white man, because that is his blessing, right? But now they got their hands on technology and elements that can melt a whole goddamn country. You know what I'm saying? That can melt millions of people within a matter of seconds, man. All right, take millions of souls off the earth in a couple of seconds, man. All right, they've been blessed with godlike technology. It says, "Now there shall be any more hereafter," because this gonna be the war that's gonna end all wars, man. There ain't gonna be no proximity wars after the Third World War. Ain't nobody gonna be fighting over who gonna be ruling next. Ain't gonna be none of that shit. All right, once the Third World War end, the shit gonna be so tragic and devastating that there ain't gonna be able to be no more wars after that, because it's gonna be a whole lot of people that's gonna be killed off. You know what I'm saying? So much dead that it's gonna take 6 months to bury, you know what I'm saying, every damn body, man. All right, pursuant to I think it's Ezekiel the 39th chapter. You know what I'm saying? You see a damn arm hanging out the sand, you got to bury that shit. All right, tanks, whatever the case may be, all that shit gonna have to get burnt and buried, man. And it's gonna take 6 whole months to do it. It says, "Even to the years of many generations, a fire devoured before them," you know what I'm saying, which is going into the power of what? Their tails, man. You know what I'm saying? That propeller. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about it. For it to be able to guide it to something, you know what I'm saying, from 15,000 miles away and come and get here in 15 minutes, that's power within that, man. They say, "And behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, and nothing shall escape them." All right, and a good, you know what I'm saying, representation of this will be different Hiroshima and Nagasaki, like animations or like AI videos and shit. They'll show you how it was, you know what I'm saying, or even real life, you know what I'm saying, pictures and shit. They'll show you exactly how it was, you know what I'm saying, before Esau dropped that damn atomic bomb on them, man. All right, you know, you had kids ride on their bikes outside. It was shit just like a normal day. People outside washing their clothes. You had people at, you know, brunch eating. People out there watering their grass. People working. All type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And Esau dropped that damn bomb on them, and it was game over. You know what I'm saying? You had people, you know, trying to jump in water to cool off. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that the water boiling hot. And the shit boiling so much to the point where they look like burning coals and shit, man. These is actual depictions that people done gave on what they done see, man. So that's why it's gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, like the Garden of Eden. You're gonna have people in that days before the flood spirit, walking around this bitch like there ain't no care in the world. You know what I'm saying? Drinking, getting drunk in the bitch at 3 or 4 in the morning. Alright. Just living in folly, so to speak, man. Alright, then what? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna start, you know what I'm saying, feeling the ground shaking shit that you standing on, and then you're gonna get something on your TV, an alert that you can't take off your TV, you can't change the channel, none of that. Talking about this is not a test. America is under attack. America has fallen. Ain't no telling what the most I could have put up on that damn screen. You know what I'm saying? Displayed. Alright, but shit, that's gonna be that's gonna be one of the last of your moments, man. You know what I'm saying? And just imagine what's gonna be going through motherfuckers' head dealing with that. They're not gonna be able to handle it. This is why I say in Isaiah the 13th chapter that man's heart shall melt. You're gonna have people literally having heart attacks, and you're gonna have people that's in their mind that just can't even deal with the simple fact, or not the simple fact, because that shit a big deal. All right, but can't deal with the fact that they finna get their ass left behind and melted. Don't know what can possibly happen. You know what I'm saying? Because in people's head, they might fuck around and think that shit, maybe there is a chance that they won't burn up or something. Until they actually get their ass burnt up, man. Alright. It says in verse 4 in Joel the 2nd chapter, it says, the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, right? Going back to them horsemen that John the Revelator has saw in Revelation the 9th chapter. Alright. This is showing that they ain't talking about literal horses, man. It's just a personification of something. It says the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen so shall they run, because they running in formation, man. Like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap. You know what I'm saying? You hearing the ground rumble. You know what I'm saying? It's loud, man. Because horses is big animals, so imagine hearing hundreds of them. Even thousands of them running at you. That shit gonna be loud. You know what I'm saying? Rumbling and all that. That's exactly how a damn missile sound. You know what I'm saying? Get on TikTok and look up, you know what I'm saying, the missiles being shot from Ukraine and Russia. You know what I'm saying? They loud as hell. It's like a rocket. You know what I'm saying? Brothers that ever been next to the military base and you hear them jets, that shit roar, basically. That's how the missiles is, man. It says, like the noise of chariots on the top of mountains shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoured the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array. Before their face the people shall be much pain, all faces shall be gathered blackness. They shall run like mighty men, they shall climb the wall like men of war. They shall march every one on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks. All right, let me try to rewind this a little bit.
They use advanced guidance systems to make final adjustments, ensuring they hit their targets with pinpoint accuracy.
Let me read that over again. It say, they shall run like mighty men, they shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march every one on his ways, and shall not break their ranks. Neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk every one on his path. When they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. Right? There ain't gonna be a missile defense system that's gonna knock them off or out. They not gonna malfunction. None of that. It says they shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run upon the wall. They shall climb upon the houses. They shall enter in at the windows like a thief, meaning they gonna be taking every damn thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's in the radius of that missile, it's gonna get burnt up. Point blank period. The earth shall quake before them, the heavens shall tremble. The sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. Alright?
Upon impact, the warheads detonate, causing massive destruction with immense explosive power and catastrophic results. The RS-28 Stargate, with its ability to deliver multiple nuclear rockets across vast distances with remarkable precision, represents one of the most powerful and complex, remarkable precision.
Peep that. Alright? You see it's showing you a depiction of the range that missile can be shot to and from. All right, let's get 2nd Ezra 16. Second Ezra 16, in verse 12, it says, the earth quaketh, going back to Joel the 2nd chapter. All right, the earth shaking, man, and the foundations thereof, the sea rised up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord and before the glory of his power. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, and his arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. And this ain't literally talking about arrows, man. Right? This is a personification, you know what I'm saying, of missiles or for missiles. All right, this is what he's describing them as. All right, because I'm gonna show you a clip, or matter of fact, you're gonna see it in the one I'm playing. A missile resemble a damn arrow, man. All right, it got the pointed tip, it got the propeller in the back that shape kind of like, you know what I'm saying, the holding point of an arrow. All right, but the point is what? They being shot from the end. What? I'm gonna read it over again. It say, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. And that's the point right there, man. All right, that when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world, which is what you see right here,
represents one of the most powerful and complex in a world where such weapons exist. It's crucial to understand the power they hold and the responsibility that comes with them. If you're enjoying this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and don't forget.
and by the way, these aren't nuclear. You know what I mean? These are just missiles. You know, in the video below, you know, that are just, you know, just regular little, you know, little pocket missiles and shit like that. But when you look at the top, this simulation, you know, peep that. How it's showing you exactly, you know what I'm saying, basically what the scriptures is describing, man. I'm gonna have to replay this a little bit. Look at them stars falling from heaven. I'm gonna grab this last scripture and I'm gonna close it up. All right, this is Revelation 6 and 13. It says, and the stars of heaven fell into earth, even as a fig tree casting on untimely figs, when she is shaken of a mighty wind. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island, right, kingdom, governments, will move out of their places. All right, so with that being said, man, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and close it out right there. You know, I don't recognize the lesson was edifying and that I did prove the point. You know, Lord willing, you know, you brothers and sisters were edified, you know, by this by this lesson I put out. All right, and that my sacrifice was acceptable in the eyes of Yahweh Shema Shai. So with that being said, Shalom and a Baba.